hot vampire nights. More like cold human days. I'm kidding.
I'm joking.
I hate this movie. I'm kidding.
I'm joking.
But there's a good reason why we're doing it. It's from the year 2000, and it is Hot Vampire Nights. Welcome back to the show, a Friday show that's a B-side and an outtake. This one deserves it. This is Squeaky Clean Adult Films. I'm Jason from Barefoot. This is Croctober. Are we sticking with that? I said that as a joke. More like Croctober.
I'm joking.
Hot Vampire Nights. It's not that good, but it's kind of fun. Lesbian vampires. Laura's gonna like that. But Sean Thornton made this movie. Does that ring a bell to you? We are now Sean Thornton completionists because we've covered his entire body of work. You may remember one of my favorite movies of all time from 2 Halloweens ago.
This can't be true. This is insane.
G-String Vampires, 2005. Probably my favorite movie ever.
It can't be! What?
I cut it 2 years ago. I still have the raw footage on my computer. I make them talk to each other and move it around. I just released a short a couple months ago saying this was the best movie we've ever done. But I love that movie so much that I wanted to, like I said, be a completionist. Now, Sean Thornton obviously learned a lot of things in between 2000 and 2005. I want to see a third movie. Maybe Michael Raso can pull that off. Jersey guy, he produced this. Supervising producer. Raso's a madman though. He's produced hundreds of movies. He's wrote a bunch, directed a bunch, acted in a bunch. He did tons of the Misty Mondays. He produced Chantel, which is my favorite Misty Monday movie, so that is amazing. He also directed her numerous times. Girl Seduction, The Seduction of Misty Monday, Inside Misty Monday, he directed all those 3. The movie was 57 minutes long. The PG version is 10. And this is a hard PG. Even in the opening sequence, they talk about margaritas and pina coladas and cocaine. That's in the voiceover. And it is a crazy aspect ratio. You're only going to see that for the first minute, so don't worry. But the credits are like the Sam Hyde show. We have a lot of references to lesbianism, a lot of references to vampires. We have 3 softwares, and we got some prank phone callers that are saying stuff like, there's a monster in my pants and my Woody. So let's check out the precursor to one of my favorite movies of all time. I'll see you in 10 minutes.
Miami Beach, a city where the sun and surf are as intoxicating as the margaritas served poolside to wealthy tourists. A city where the romance of Latin America meets the seductive greed of capitalism. Where cocaine, Ray-Bans, and pina coladas go hand in hand to give Miami its unique character. Where beautiful people tan their expensive bodies on white sandy beaches under a relentless sun. But everything changes when the sun goes down. Because after the day is dead, the night comes to life. And in Miami, the night brings limos, parties, girls, and vampires. It's 1:45 here at WBLD, and I'm your late-night host, Bobby Harker. The number here is 555-8940, so give me a ring and we'll talk. WBLD, you're on the air.
Yeah, Bobby, I just wanted to say that you suck.
Well, thank you very much. WBLD, you're on the air.
Hi, Bobby, I think you're great. I don't care what that jerk said.
Thanks, I appreciate that. What do you want to talk about?
Talk about?
You're calling a radio talk show. At almost 2 a.m., you must have something on your mind.
It's 2 o'clock. I gotta go to bed.
Well, another scintillating conversation here at WBLD. Unfortunately, there aren't a lot of brain surgeons awake at this hour in the morning, so we have to make do with whatever calls in. Hell, at 2 a.m., I'm just glad to have any callers. WBLD.
Hey, Bobby. I'm a brain surgeon.
I bet you are. Just another brain-dead zombie. one of the creatures of the night. That is, who should be calling in? All you night creatures. So for the rest of the show, I only want zombies, werewolves, mummies, and any other assorted monsters who might be listening. Oh, and vampires, too. Don't want Count Dracula suing us for discrimination. WBLD.
Hello, Bobby. I got a monster in my pants.
I think you've already choked that monster to death. WBLD, you're on the air.
I wouldn't worry about Count Dracula suing you. He's just a figment of Stoker's imagination.
Duh. I think even my audience knows vampires aren't real.
I didn't say vampires weren't real, just Count Dracula.
So you believe in vampires?
Bobby, I am a vampire.
Tell us all about it.
Well, I remember this one attractive mortal I saw one night while cruising South Beach.
Now, was she straight or gay before you got to her?
Are you going to let me tell this or not?
Sorry, go ahead.
To satisfy your curiosity, all my victims are straight before I get to them. It makes the seduction more stimulating. I follow her home, and I wait for the right moment.
Let's take another call. WBLD, you're on the air.
Bobby, get this stupid bitch off the air. She sucks worse than you do.
Thank you very much. What exactly sucks about Mina?
She's just some bimbo with too much free time in her hands.
What do you think about that, Mina?
I think this guy is the last one to talk about having too much free time on his hands.
I have to agree with you on that. What a geek. Probably knows how to speak Klingon, too. Let's take another call. WBLD, you're on the air.
Wait a minute. I think we're getting off the track here. I called in to talk about all the bullshit that people get fed about vampires.
Mina, sweetheart, if you want people to listen to the facts, you have to give them some glitz.
I don't know.
Come on, tell us about another one of your victims.
Okay, well, there was this one time I saw this incredibly sexy woman I just had to have immediately. I couldn't wait. The problem was there was a risk involved because it was daylight.
Wow, that was a stimulating recounting.
Yes, it was. Just talking about it gets me hot.
Maybe they should hire vampire consultants every time they do a vampire movie.
Now that's the best idea I've heard all night.
Problem is, no one's going to hire vampire consultants if they don't believe in vampires. How do you propose to change that?
I was hoping this phone call would be the first step.
But all we've discussed is how vampires are misrepresented in the media. I don't think we've done anything to prove they exist, especially lesbian vampires.
You're just trying to exploit the lesbian angle for your ratings. This is ridiculous.
Give us something, just an example to prove you know.
I don't believe this. Okay, let's see. There was this one time when
Whoa, that was some story. I think I need a cold shower. I don't know if you're a vampire or not, but one thing's for sure, you're definitely a lesbian. No one straight could tell a story like that.
we're making progress, I guess.
Of course we are. We're making a connection here.
I suppose we are.
Let's take a phone call. WBLD, you're on the air.
Ah, she's so hot. Who the hell cares what she is? She's a babe of a lesbian. Is there any guy out there who doesn't have a Woody right now? Come on.
I think that was more than we needed to know.
Oh, right. Sorry.
What we need to know is, do you believe Mina's a vampire?
Hell no. Who cares?
Goodbye. Mina, looks like we're back at square one.
I give up then. I'm tired of talking, and I'm hungry. I think I'm gonna go get some dinner.
Wait, don't go yet.
No, I've had enough.
Come on, you're a hit.
I didn't call in to become some sideshow freak.
My ratings could have used a little more boost, but if you have to go.
Yes, I have to. Thank you for letting me talk to the people.
It was a pleasure. In fact, your stories stirred something inside me, something I never thought I could feel.
Really?
Really. Maybe it's better you hang up now.
Better for who?
From me.
Are you afraid you might lose control?
Of course not. Thanks for calling in. We'll be right back here at...
I think I'll stay and tell about one more victim.
I thought you had finished telling the people your message.
This is a different message and a different audience.
Whoa, that was the best one yet.
It was my pleasure. Maybe we'll run into each other sometime.
I doubt it. I don't believe in vampires, remember?
Things change. It's a whole different world when the sun goes down.
So it is. It's 3 a.m. on WBLD, and we'll be right back after this break. That was some phone call. Who are you? This is Bobby Harker, and we're on the air here at WBLD. The other night, you heard me talk about vampires. I said I didn't believe in them. Well, you might say, I'm reconsidering that position.
I just found out that this came out on a triple pack, re-released right now with G-string. Alternative cinema, what is going on? I would have given you the clean cuts to add as special features. I would have done the commentary for free, and I'm broke. What a letdown. Barefoot gets no respect. And there's a third one. What if Sean did make 3 movies? 1999, Muffy the Vampire Slayer. Not the 1992 adult film, which may or may not be coming up. Muffy the Vampire Lair. Muffy the Vampire Slayer. No IMDb. Maybe he did make 3 movies. Alternative cinema, come on. So what did you think about that? We almost didn't even do a Friday release, but I saw this, so many October releases. There's more releases than days, and we're not going to do video the whole time. I don't want this to be a continuation of VHS September. Sunday, we're going to do some gritty, like action, almost like Getting Personal, because we're also not going to do horror the whole month. Shelly Jones played Mina the vampire. She was in 11 movies, about half of them softcore. This is softcore, and half of them hardcore. She was in Roommates the same exact year, 2000, directed by Paul Thomas. I wonder if it has anything to do with the classic 80s Roommates that we did. Probably just shares a name, but she was in that. Shelley Jones got above title billing. She was also in Chantel, Misty Monday, Aaron Brown. She goes by Aaron Brown now. Anita Hayes was our DJ. This was the only film she was ever in. And she did pretty good. What do you think about that transition where she turned into a vampire from The Call? They just zoom in a little bit on her and she's like, oh, she had to act like someone walked in. And then it just goes to like a glamour shot of our vampire, and it goes right back to the same shot, but she's wearing shades now. There's no edits in there. That's the way this picture was made. Phone call, shock,
Who are you?
glamour, vampire, and then pastel. Man, there was so many like stupid video camera effects, all things that I had on like, not my first, but like my second camera ever. Like you could do pastel, mosaic, black and white, negative. This was probably shot on mini DV, but I actually loved that transition. There was two parts. It's kind of stupid to bring up because I can't remember what they were. One was that transition. There was two parts that made me think of G-string vampires. Beth Linhart was victim one. We only saw her for literally a brief second. You know, this is basically like a wraparound. It's like John Carpenter's The Fog. She's the DJ, and then each thing we go into is erotica that I can't show you. And so you didn't get much of these ladies. But Beth Linhart was number one, her only film she was ever in. Victim 2 was Dominique, and she was in 2 movies. This and a Michael Ninn hardcore movie. Katelyn Gold was number 3, her only time acting. And Allegra was victim number 4, her only time acting. And that's not a bad thing. Like, I went, when my first film flopped, a big budget shot on film movie we made in Tennessee, I moved home to Tecumseh, Michigan, and I shot an American SOV. I didn't want to raise any money. I wanted to shoot a movie with a home video camera with $0. And we did it. It turned out pretty awesome. But if you went through that list, every single person, that movie's not even on IMDb. But if you would go down and every person, it would be their only movie. And my cast did amazing. So it's not a slight on these people that it was their only movie. Charlton Byrnes wrote this, his only movie. All right, so that was basically 1 week of horror. If you count Hitler Sucks, I joked that we were ending VHS September with The Ultimate Bad Guy, and then we did horror. Vampire too, my least favorite of all horror. I feel like I'm a slave to the audience. I'm kidding. But I'm not kidding that vampire is the bottom tier of horror for me. Remember, I said it before this even started. They're not gonna all be horror. We're gonna be festive. And so there's gonna be cult, sci-fi, weird, horror, gritty action, anything that's, if I can make the connection in my head, it's good to go. And that's that. Now I gotta shoot a short. All right, thanks for watching. You don't have to subscribe, you don't have to like, you don't have to share, you don't have to watch, you don't have to riz, and you don't have to do anything, really. Just watch. I'm kidding. See ya.
I don't know if you're a vampire or not, but one thing's for sure, you're definitely a lesbian.